So today we have Daniel Odoom, founder of Odoom Brothers, a Glasgow-based film and photography agency, a creative content agency that creates powerfully bold to help ambitious brands grow. Very impressive statement. Oh.
Yeah.
Daniel, how do you get into this business?
Yeah. So now this kind of started like all the way back in 2011. Initially it started off as a web development agent. Let me go back a little bit more. So my dad is a computer scientist. Older brother is a software developer. So how this whole thing started was we were basically creating websites for people. And then it kind of grew arms and legs. People wanted more media on their website. So it kind of branched out into kind of doing photography, video, like basically creating content for the websites that we were creating. And then in 2018, both myself and my older brother, Benedict, decided to leave our respective jobs that we were in, and pursue this full time. And when, like in 2018, we kind of split the business up. So it was NewCo, the software development side, and then Odoom Brothers became the media arm, essentially. Yeah.
Very good, excellent. And so tell us a little bit about more what you do and the business.
So as a business, I would say I specialize in kind of creating beautiful content, be it like visual content. So video, photography. We do motion graphics, but we don't sing and dance about it. But we kind of specialize in videography and photography, basically video production. Yeah.
Great. Is this what you wanted to do when you were growing up?
No. If I say yes to that, that'll be the biggest lie ever. Like I said, so my dad is a computer scientist. So kind of growing up, all of us, like me and my brother and sister, we all kind of imagine ourselves in computing, be it like programming, software development, just anything to do with computers, to be honest, hardware, software. So that's kind of where, growing up, like I used to take apart TVs, radios, that like computer and engineering. That's probably where I imagine myself being in. Definitely not in the creative, in this current kind of like creative environment I find myself in now.
So how did it happen, the jump from the computer background upbringing you had and then going so creative?
So like I said, it was more so kind of like catering to demand
from the website side.
Yes. So it was kind of like just the demand that was there. Yes. Like I am naturally creative anyway. So I can draw a little bit. Well, I can draw. So yeah, I can draw, I can make designs, I can make logos. And I am very quick at learning all this computer stuff. So all the programs, I literally just sit there and learn it till I've literally, like I've mastered pretty much everything that needs to be mastered about it. Yes. So logo design kind of is actually where kind of the whole creative thing kind of started off. And so I used to play basketball, and one of the players, Scott Russell, this was for the Glasgow Rocks back in the day. So Scott was opening up a gym, and he asked for a logo to start with. So logo turned into website, and then website turned into images, and then video, and then word of mouth from what, like he would spread the word, and then would be, oh, okay, another friend wants a logo. I'm like, cool, we can do a logo, let's go. So we'll do that, and then we'll do photos, and then that's kind of how the whole creative side of like the business kind of started. So it was more so logo design, graphic design, and then photography, video kind of was later on, but that's kind of how it started. Yeah. Beautiful.
So what is your biggest learning since you've been a business owner?
Oh, yeah. So biggest learning for me personally would be to hire fast. I think too, like almost every person that starts a business kind of obviously wants to first of all kind of earn money. Okay, so for me, it's been hire fast, and then working with the right people, I would say. So, and working with the right people,
yes,
or finding the right people to work with.
Yes.
So for me, it's like that would be my biggest learning. I don't think I hired fast enough. So there was a period, like, so from 2011 all the way till 2018, like it was just myself and my brother. And we also had like other jobs on the side. So that could actually be the next thing, would be hire fast, but you also kind of need to lose your plan B, and make the business your plan A, to be honest. So that would be the main two things, really.
That's an interesting one. I think I need to contextualize your comment of hire fast, because I always say to our clients, slow to hire, fast to fire.
Yes.
The opposite. So my reading is take your time to hire the right people rather than just hiring fast. But if you don't get them right, get rid of them quickly. You do them a favor yourself. So my understanding would be that you waited too long to grow the team, to grow the business.
Yes. Yes. That's what I mean. However, I actually still stand by the fact that you should hire fast. You could fire faster than hiring.
Definitely.
But
so how many people in the team now?
At the moment, we are a smaller team at the moment. So right now there is 5 of us.
Okay.
In the heights of like 2019, 20, it was definitely more, because it was both the new code team and then the media team together. So it was definitely a bigger team then, like around about 10 to 12.
By the way, this book is great, Instant Team Building.
All right. Let me write that down.
I'll email you this. It's a great book to build a team. Instant Team Building is a great book to build a team, the right team, putting the right culture in the business, the right values. It's fantastic.
Okay, I've noted it down. I got it.
Excellent. Now, so many businesses across many industries are finding recruitment difficult, to find the right talent, to retain talent. What's your experience? What are your thoughts on the current employment situation in Glasgow?
I think so. Okay, so for us, like I have been super lucky with the current team, that we've not really necessarily had to depend on like the full kind of recruitment process where you actually post a job and then get interviews done. We've been lucky enough to kind of find or get people reach out to us. So pretty much the whole team right now is people that have reached out to us that are kind of 100% on board with like what we are as a company and kind of want to be part of that. Like we've definitely made employing mistakes in the past, 100%. But it's kind of difficult to employ creatives right now, because I mean it's creatives, like I can't really say too much more on that, but it is difficult to employ creatives at the moment, because everyone kind of has their own goals, passions, kind of how they want to work. And most of these creatives are also kind of entrepreneurs in their own right as well. So they don't certainly almost fit the mold in any kind of work or agency setting. So it's kind of finding like the right environment for these people to come in. Actually, that is also a big problem.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Are you recruiting for 2023?
No, we are not. So at the moment we are fine with the team we currently have. Depending on how things go this year, possibly maybe we'll be looking at adding to the team. I mean, if we do grow faster than we've kind of forecasted, then yes, we would need to add to the team. That's no problem at all. But at the moment, we just kind of want to keep the boat steady. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of the next 5 years, what are your aspirations for the next 5 years?
So for us in the next 5 years, kind of looking at growing the production side of things. So kind of be a little bit more involved in TV, films, kind of like some of the Amazon and Netflix documentaries and stuff like that. So that is where we kind of want to go. For me personally, as a DP or a director, or film director as well, I want to kind of start putting myself into kind of those kind of projects. So like shows and TV programs and films that you would see on Amazon or Netflix or stuff like that. So that is definitely where we're kind of trying to push the business.
Very good. So if you visualize your business 5 years from now, how many people will you have in the team to deliver, to go into TV, films, shows?
As in the number of staff in-house?
Yes.
Or easily 10, 20, 30, maybe. Because what it would essentially mean is, okay, so let me go back a little bit. All right, so what I'm actually looking to see if I can do is to have our own sound studio. This is kind of like 5 to 10 years time. If that happens, then we would have like the facilities in-house to kind of produce some of these shows. But until that happens, then we would have the crew, like an entire crew, to do full filming, full lighting, sound, everything on set. So that is kind of the aspiration. That's kind of where we want to go with this.
Wonderful, very, very ambitious plans, Daniel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
good man.
Yeah,
do you mind saying to the people watching, how old are you?
I am 32.
32. That's a great age.
32. You think so?
Yeah, well, it's you've got a lot. I was interviewing somebody yesterday who made a comment that running a business is like running a marathon for 4 years. Wow.
Do I look older?
Yeah, interesting. And you've got a long. It's great to start so early. A young entrepreneur. So that's great to see, and you are an inspiration to many young people to get into business. And getting the economy moving. So well done on that. What would you say is your biggest challenge at the moment, or one of your biggest challenges?
Biggest challenge is, to be honest, okay, so the biggest challenge right now would be access to like funding. So if I wanted to kind of like exponentially grow right now to get to the like the bigger visions, like if I had access to more funding, then I'll be able to kind of in what I think in my mind will be able to kind of scale quicker. Yes, so there's that, and then I don't know. To be honest, that's pretty much the only thing in my head that would be like I would say like a stumbling block or a difficulty at the moment.
Great. Okay, that's good. So funding, yes. And what would you say to anyone thinking of going into business, jumping from being an employee, boom, and setting up a business?
Well, to set up a business, the idea needs to be right. And you need to have at least 2 people to start working for. And then what I would say is if you have a good business idea, then 100% jump into it. Yeah, you just need to kind of go for it. There's no need to have a plan B, C. Otherwise, that is just taking your attention away from it.
Yes.
But everyone has their own kind of circumstances and stuff like that. There could be a side hustle for a couple of months, but like if you want to kind of make it your business, then it just needs to be the main focus.
Yes, there is a great book called Execution. So many people have great ideas and even a plan, but it's the people fail in the execution, you know.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that's another book for you.
Yep. I was just about to write it down.
Good,
I love
good.
my books.
Yes.
So what was that again?
Execution. If you Google
Execution.
it, it's yeah.
I got it.
Execution. Yeah. I'll send you an email after this with this couple of books.
Yeah. Cool.
Good. So, if you started your business again, what would you do differently?
Ooh. I think I would, like I just said, I would fully jump into it instead of doing it like part-time for like 5 years. I would literally quit whatever else I was doing. Because what we find is like, so currently, I think people come to us because we are here. Like we have our studio, we're literally here from morning to evening. It's a place you can actually come and see us. So I think that also is part of it. All right, so first of all, make it like a full-fledged business quicker. And then literally make it plan A. And then I'll go back into the whole kind of trying to get staff in quickly enough and then delegating so I can actually have time to do other stuff. Well, the more important stuff. Yeah. So
how many hours do you work a week?
I don't count. So
too many.
I think at the moment I definitely overwork.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm working way more than I should be, but that's just part and parcel of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that said, I just came back from holidays, so it's okay. Like I overwork, but I do take some time off.
Where do you go for holidays?
No, so we took the kids to Disney Paris. So that was kind of good. Yeah, it was good to see. It was good to see their emotions and facial expressions and stuff like that.
Wonderful. Yeah. Excellent. And finally, what do you have any advice for your 18-year-old self?
Ooh. Fully apply yourself to wherever you find yourself doing in that present moment.
Very good. Being present.
Yeah. So that I think is the like kind of looking back, everything kind of I have tried to apply myself fully in the time. Like so, for instance, playing basketball, you kind of naturally excel in it. So basketball and building software or just doing this creative stuff. It's just whatever I'm applying myself 100% to in that present moment kind of seems to be successful. So that would be the advice here.
Excellent. And so do you have any offers or news you would like to share with those people watching this recording?
Well, we don't really have discounts or offers. No, we don't do that.
I like that. Discounting kills your business.
Yeah. So like, but what we can probably do is kind of offer like a free consultation. So if anyone kind of wants to kind of even understand what they need to kind of be talking to other agencies about in terms of content creation or photo video, then we can kind of help at least give them a clear direction to what they potentially would be needing. Because most companies kind of just ask for a video, and a video is not actually what they need. So yeah, free consultation. I can have a chat with anybody. Yes, so I can definitely guide anyone that wants to reach out.
Brilliant. Well, Daniel, it's been a real pleasure to have you join us today at Business Spotlight and for sharing your experience and wisdom and candor with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us, Xavier.